Okay. I'm entertaining a motion for the first reading of Bill number 2025-63.
First reading.
Second.
This is Bill number 2025-63, ordinance number 4085, an ordinance authorizing an agreement with Empire District Electric Company doing business as Liberty for a temporary extension to the municipal services, to the municipal electric service agreement for street lighting until September 2026. Wow.
Discussion.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
I, for one, have great reservations about this company and signing a contract with them due to their untruths, their half-truths, their manipulations, their gaslighting, jerking us in every which direction they want without any real answers or accountability. That is not a good partner in any way, shape, or form.
I have no argument about any of that, except that I don't believe that this is signing a contract. This is simply an extension of an existing contract.
Same thing, sir. It extends an existing contract,
Okay.
which is the
Thank you.
equivalent, I would believe, of
Okay.
signing a contract.
Further discussion. Go ahead, please.
I understand that the distinction between an extension and a new contract may seem like a distinction without a difference, and I certainly understand that conclusion. We had already agreed to this particular contract as a pre-existing contract. This would extend the term of that contract to give us time to better explore our options. I, for one, have no option in mind if we terminate our agreement with Liberty at this time. I do not have any kind of plan for what the streetlights could look like if we were to terminate. My understanding is that if we go ahead and decline to do so, to decline to extend this, we would run the potential risk of being billed at a significantly higher rate because we would not have opted into the lower municipality rate. I don't know exactly how that would shake out, but I would rather protect the city funds and give ourselves time to be better prepared to make an informed decision about what street lighting could look like in the future. And I think that the best way to do that and the best way to steward city funds at this time is to not enter into a new contract at this time, but to extend the existing contract for a year so that we would be on better footing to make a choice and maybe have more options available to us at that time.
Counselor, do you have, are you free to offer your perspective on this, sir?
Just from a legal perspective, I mean, my opinion is, and I think it's a matter of fact, I mean, our rates are never going to get lower. What this does is just keeps the status quo until September. And so, to me, there's very little risk, and we know we're going to be keeping the rates at the lowest we possibly can for at least a little while longer.
Further discussion. Mr. Ross.
So, question I have is, when it comes to the rates and potential rate differential, have we seen, have we read, have we been shown anywhere where that's actually a possibility? Has anybody actually seen that if we're not in this, it's going to be that? We asked Liberty when they were here last week to, send us the tariffs, explain. They didn't do that. Instead, when they left, they said, hey, we're going to, instead of 2 years, we'll offer you a 1 year. So my thing is, we're going off of the word of Liberty that if we don't do this, they're potentially going to raise our rates. And the word of Liberty, they said a lot of things in our meeting that weren't true. I mean, they sat there and said, well, if you're not in agreement, we're statutorily obligated. Show us the statute. Well, they didn't do that. And then we're not in an agreement right now, but yet we're being charged a lower rate. So if you're statutorily obligated, I don't understand why it hasn't happened already. It's because, my thing with it is they're being investigated by the PSC. Now, hopefully the PSC has said they're supposed to reveal their findings and make a decision at the end of this year. My personal opinion is I don't want to sign anything until we know what the outcome of that investigation is. We're basing it off of, well, we need to sign it today because Liberty's saying they're going to raise our rates. and they haven't provided anything showing that they were going to raise our rates. When we first had this discussion with Liberty, it was option A or option B. Sign a 10-year agreement or have our rates raised. Okay, and we said, hey, we're going to look into it. Well, don't sign a 10-year agreement, don't have your rates raised, but we'll do a 2-year agreement. Okay, well, we didn't want to do that either. Well, now we'll do a 1-year agreement. My thing is they've never shown us anything of the opposite of a rate increase. And I'm not saying that it's not out there. What I'm saying is, you know, show us the statute, show us the tariff, show us where they are statutorily obligated. That was one, I believe, Thomas, correct me if I'm, is that one of the questions that we asked them when we sent them the email the day after our meeting? Was,
We did not ask for statutory
well, not
evidence
we
of
asked, we
the
asked them
tariffs.
to
To figure out.
No, they showed us a spreadsheet.
They showed
us a spreadsheet.
We
but
did
it-
not specifically say prove to us that there are two
Okay,
tariffs
but
or
on that
what the
spreadsheet,
tariffs
did
are.
they have commercial rates or did they put the wrong rate on there with private lighting?
They
So-
corrected it in the meeting, but there was an error in it.
So,
They corrected it, but they didn't correct it.
and
There's
they
an
didn't tell
SPL
us-
and a PL,
yes.
And then they said, okay, but neither one of those is going to be right because you're going to be a commercial.
My understanding was the
customer, and-
commercial customer was if we went to metered. It was not, it was, there's two tariffs that are the sort of pay per light, and then if we went and decided we wanted to own the stuff and be metered separately and have them provide electricity, when it was metered, that would be the commercial rate. So my understanding was that was a different thing. I don't think at any point in the meeting we said, prove to us that these two tariffs exist, prove to us that the PSC requires that you bill us at one tariff.
I did 100% at the end of the meeting. And I said, if we're not in a contract, because she said we are statutorily obligated.
Yes.
And I said, are we in a contract right now? And she said, no. And I said, so, but if we're statutorily obligated, then why aren't we paying the higher rate? And that's when she turned around and
No,
walked away
I
and sat
understand.
down.
But my memory of that, now having been in it and watched it again, was that she did not say how we were being billed because the bill had not been sent to us. No surprise there. So I don't know that she made a commitment to what rate we were being billed under right now, just that bill had not been tabulated and sent out. And so there was a possibility that they could say, we're going to calculate this under the Mesa rate or the municipal rate or either one, and she was not making a commitment as to which one it was. I also don't know, the question that you and I think we're trying to ask was, what happens in the interim between us renewing if there's a gap, and can we have extra time like this extension to do this? And that she was addressing that, not whether we could just in perpetuity not re-up and never have to go under the higher rate. I will say also, we asked in June, and we made a big deal about this at the meeting, we asked in June if they would give us an extension to evaluate our options. That's what this is an extension, time under our existing rate to evaluate our opportunities. I'm not thrilled with the way that the conversation went last time. I'm not thrilled with the service that we've been receiving. I share all of these concerns, but what we wanted was time to look at our options while continuing to pay the low rate. What they've offered us is a year to look at our options while paying the same rate we were in before. If we want to vote on this tonight, we can. I don't know that we have to if we want to wait and talk about it at another meeting. If you want me on record, you're going to have to make the vote come quick because I got to duck out. So happy to have it go either way, but just as a practical matter, I'm going to have to jet. So
I make a motion that we table this bill for a different meeting.
do you want to say which meeting or you don't want to say which meeting?
I don't have a good idea what good meeting it would be, so I'm open for suggestions. I don't have time constraint, and I'm not trying to throw you in the bus.
No, it's fine.
but
I
you-
just didn't know if we wanted to keep it from being
I
open-ended.
think if we're gonna table it to the next meeting.
You second.
I'll second.
Do we have a motion?
You made a motion.
Okay.
Made a motion and I
and
seconded it.
discussion? That we
We
want
need,
to delay this?
we need a vote, and it has to be a voice.
Right, yeah, right. We need a voice vote. Those in favor of the motion to table, say aye.
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 And opposed? No?
Nay.
Okay. We have 6 ayes and 1 nay. the motion is adopted that we will table the discussion until the regular meeting later this month. Okay. I'm entertaining a motion for the first reading of Bill number 2025-64.
First reading.
Second.
Counselor?
This is Bill number 2025-64, ordinance number 4086, an ordinance authorizing a contract with Olson Inc. for consulting services on an aviation project at the municipal airport related to an airport layout plan and narrative report.
Discussion? Seeing none, are there any explanation or discussion necessary? Mr. Elford?
If there are any questions, we have Seth here from Source. He'd be happy to answer them.
Apparently, no discussion or questions needed. Madam Clerk, I will entertain a motion for the second reading of Bill number 2025-64.
Second reading.
Second.
Counselor?
Bill number 2025-64, ordinance number 4086, an ordinance authorizing a contract with Olson Inc. for consulting services on an aviation project at the municipal airport related to an airport layout plan and narrative report.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Wilson.
Aye.
Raines.
Aye.
Sagasser.
Aye.
Ross.
Aye.
Ballard.
Aye.
Price.
Aye.
By a vote of 6 ayes and 0 noes, we have approved Bill number 665-64. I'm entertaining a motion for the first reading of Bill number 2025-65.
First reading.
Second.
Counselor?
This is Bill number 2025-65, ordinance number 4087, an ordinance authorizing an agreement with the Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission for an airport infrastructure grant agreement.
Discussion to questions from the board? Seeing none, I'm entertaining a motion for the second reading of Bill number 2025-65.
Second reading.
Second.
This is Bill
Counselor?
Oh, sorry, Mayor. This is Bill number 2025-65, ordinance number 4087, an ordinance authorizing an agreement with the Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission for an airport infrastructure grant agreement.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Sagasser.
Aye.
Raines.
Aye.
Price.
Aye.
Ballard.
Aye.
Wilson.
Aye.
Ross.
Aye.
By a vote of 6 ayes and 0 noes, we have approved Bill number 2025-65. I'm entertaining a motion for the first reading of Bill number 2025-66.
First reading.
Second.
Counselor?
This is Bill number 2025-66, ordinance number 4088, an ordinance authorizing and accepting a Missouri Blue Shield Grant Program agreement with the Missouri Department of Public Safety and Office of Homeland Security for a grant award.
Discussion or questions from the board? Seeing none, I'm entertaining a motion for the second reading of Bill number 2025-66.
Second reading.
Second.
This is Bill number...
Counselor?
Oh, sorry, Mayor. Jumped the gun. This is Bill number 2025-66, ordinance number 4088, an ordinance authorizing and accepting a Missouri Blue Shield Grant Program agreement with the Missouri Department of Public Safety and Office of Homeland Security for a grant award.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ross.
Aye.
Ballard.
Aye.
Price.
Aye.
Sagasser.
Aye.
Raines.
Aye.
Wilson.
Aye.
By a vote of 6 ayes and 0 noes, we have approved Bill number 2025-66. I'm entertaining a motion for the first reading of Bill number, for a motion to, for first reading of Bill number 2025-67.
First reading.
Second.
Counselor?
This is Bill number 2025-67, ordinance number 4089, an ordinance authorizing the city to enter into an agreement with Doak Propane for supply of propane to the city.
Discussion? Seeing none, I'm entertaining a motion for the second reading of...
Second reading.
Second.
Okay. Counselor?
This is Bill number 2025-67, ordinance number 4089, an ordinance authorizing the city to enter into an agreement with Doak Propane for supply of propane to the city.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Sagasser.
Aye.
Ross.
Aye.
Raines.
Aye.
Ballard.
Aye.
Price.
Aye.
Wilson.
By a vote of 6 ayes and 0 noes, we have approved Bill number 2025-67. I'm entertaining a motion for the first reading of Bill number 2025-68.
First reading.
Second.
Counselor?
This is Bill number 2025-68, ordinance number 4090, an ordinance authorizing an agreement with Wheeler Work Trucks for the purchase of an animal control vehicle for the Animal Pound Department.
Mr. Elford, would you care to explain that briefly?
Yes, so this is for animal control vehicle. It is a F-250 2015. It's already outfitted for the purpose, and we've provided some comparisons of what it would cost to buy and outfit a new vehicle, and also a comparison of an existing vehicle. So $27,000. We have money in the animal control capital budget for this expenditure. This is a formality. I've called the alderman early last week and got permission to move forward on this.
Okay.
So it's a good buy. The kennel system in the back alone is like a $30,000 value. So I think it's a worthy purchase for the city. The vehicle it's going to replace is having a rough go. I think the transmission even went out this week, so it needs to be replaced.
Further questions and discussion? Seeing none, I'm entertaining a motion for the second reading of bill number 2025-68.
Second reading?
Second.
Counselor?
This is bill number 2025-68, ordinance number 4090, an ordinance authorizing an agreement with Wheeler Work Trucks for the purchase of an animal control vehicle for the Animal Pound Department.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ballard.
Aye.
Ross.
Aye.
Wilson. Wilson.
Oh, aye, sorry.
Price.
Aye.
Rains.
Aye.
Aye.
By a vote of 6 ayes and 0 noes, we've approved bill number 2025-68. Do we have a discussion on the pool annex? Todd? Do you want to explain what the pool annex internal and external fan motor situation is?
Yes, our air unit that runs the airflow for the pool. We have 2 fans that are out. We have there's 4 big fans on top that pull air out. One of those fans is out, and then we have a smaller fan that pulls air in, and it's also out. So currently, our annex unit is not working. So we need those 2 repairs. They're very extensive repairs, as you can see. And I talked to Natalie, and we're going to be able to use some insurance money to get that repaired. So that's what that is.
Questions and comments from the board? Seeing none, thank you very much. Mr. Schrader. Item 11.
Do we need a vote on
Oh, do we, Counselor, does that require a vote?
Yes, I think it would need a motion for approval,
Oh,
Mr.
okay,
Mayor.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay, I'm entertaining a motion for approval of the repair of the external
moved.
fans.
Second.
That's a voice vote, is it not, sir?
Yes.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. We've approved the repair of the fans. Now then, item 11, discussion of the trash services bid for the annual service of municipal locations. Mr. Relford, is there anything that we need to be talking about?
Well, we had 2 submissions. Actually, we had 3 submissions. No, 2, right? Just 2.
Two
Yeah.
is what was
2
on.
submissions, DB Disposal LLC out of Bolivar and Garrett's Trash Service out of Bolivar. You can see they're very close. The actual
Yeah, it looked
some-
like that Garrettson's was about $700 more, but they're
right.
been our local provider for years and years.
That's right. Staff, doesn't really have a recommendation, and we'll leave it up to the board to decide which one they want to pick.
Discussion from the board. Are we to choose one?
Yes, sir.
Can I make that motion that we choose one?
You're the mayor.
No, well. I cannot entertain a motion?
You can entertain a motion.
Oh yeah, no, did I say it wrong?
Said you were going to make a motion.
No. I beg your pardon. I will entertain a motion for the acceptance of the Garrettson contract.
You can't do that.
That's the narrative right there, sir. You just recommended to us, Garrett. You don't get a vote in this. You just open it up to recommendations.
That wasn't a vote.
Do what?
All right, I am confused.
The board can make whatever motion it wants. He just said if you wanted to entertain a motion for that. So I don't see a problem with that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm entertaining a motion.
But the board makes whatever motion it wants to at the end of the day.
Okay, I'm entertaining a motion to for the choice of providers.
Thomas, I don't know if you would know this answer, but how long has Garrison been our provider?
For ever and ever and ever.
Yeah, I don't have the exact number of years. We've never had a contract with them, so that's one reason we put it out for bid,
Sure.
to see what the interest was and to enter to a contract.
Have we had any issues with our trash service with Garrison?
Nothing with our service. Occasionally, we've had some issues with customer service and some billing issues,
Okay.
but we've worked through those.
Has that been recent?
How recent? Yes.
So Counselor, what should the motion be? Then how should the motion
The
be?
board needs to make a motion to approve one of these two bids, or if they don't want to approve either one of them, we can take it back out to bid.
I'm entertaining a motion for the board to accept, to decide which service they are to accept. Is that proper? Is that okay to say?
Yeah, we're still discussing.
There's
Right,
nothing for
right.
us to do until once somebody on the board makes a motion, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Is there a motion?
I'm not too familiar with the other bid.
The other company, as I understand, is out of town, but purchased a local company and has taken that over. Am I correct?
That's what I understand.
Is there a motion?
Do you
No,
know if
there's
that
not-
was,
there's
did they
none.
purchase Kirksey Trash Service? Do you know if that's who they purchased?
That doesn't make
Don't think so. Bolivar disposal.
Bubba's.
Bolivar disposal.
Bubba.
Okay, okay.
So they're not local, but they are.
Well, they're out by Smith.
They're out. I mean, I'm always wanting to support local.
That's my thought on it. Is we've had Garrettson's. Garrettson's is local. I mean, several local people work for Garrettson's.
And we're always talking about let's
Last time
support our local businesses. So I will make the recommendation that we go with Garrison Trash.
I would second that.
All right. Further discussion? I guess we've had a discussion, and that is a voice vote, sir.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Yes, sir.
Those in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. We have accepted the Garrettson bid for the trash. Where are we here? Okay. Number 12, are we going to discuss the November election ballot messaging? Did we not do that earlier?
No, we're gonna discuss it.
Not in open session.
Well, I mean,
No, we're not.
No, we didn't discuss it in open.
okay. Discussion from the board.
This is,
Just
Well,
Go ahead,
Just to be
Thomas.
fair, this information has already been distributed to the community.
Okay. So you think that we have messaged enough?
So, one question. I think people probably don't want to hear me talk. I understand that. So, one question I have, Don, that I get asked quite a bit is, what happens if this doesn't pass?
yeah.
What is an answer for that?
I mean, I think what happens is Liberty would have been voted down on their franchise.
Southwest.
Southwest, gosh darn it, Southwest, I'm sorry. So they would have been voted down on their franchise, and honestly, probably the status quo would happen, and we would probably need to contact somebody at the PSC to say what the actual legal effect of that would be. I mean, technically, they would have no legal right to operate within the city limits. But again, I don't know, as a practical matter, if they would. I mean, they wouldn't have to automatically stop servicing their customers. So it's hard. I mean, chaos is what would happen probably.
Okay.
A little bit.
So is the discussion enough? That surely it's something we don't have to vote on, is it?
Yeah, to be quite honest, we put this in here just more to, get the information out,
Okay.
more than anything else. Because like I said, it's already been in the
Alright.
newspaper and on social media.
Okay. Further discussion on the election balloting messaging? Seeing none, I for Alderman comments. Are we commented out?
I like to say something. I think
Okay.
I always try to say something, but this is just to people watching. You guys, a lot of people have texted and called us. I urge more people to do that with their opinions on all the issues that we have. Our phone numbers are online. You can get a hold of any of us, but make sure your voice is heard, so that we can make sure we hear what the constituents say.
I think that's a very worthwhile message. Thank you very much, Mr. Wilson. Further comments? Seeing none?
Yeah, Mr. Mayor,
Oh,
I
yes,
think we
please.
wanted to talk about the November meeting. Typically we change things up due to Thanksgiving, so maybe we need to talk about that.
Aha. What suggestions do we have?
Do we think a second session will be needed in November? Sometimes we cancel, sometimes we reschedule.
Yeah, it's a possibility, especially with the budget coming up, that we might have to have a meeting to discuss that.
When's the first meeting in November?
The 11th.
11th.
Do we want to go back to back? The 11th?
Veterans Day.
Yes.
That's veteran.
11th is Veterans Day.
Oh,
Say that again.
11th is Veterans Day.
Yeah,
So
that's
do
one of
we
the problems.
Move our meetings to the first and third Tuesdays of the month.
The 4th and the 18th.
The
on that?
4th is election day.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll meet on the 28th, so that's a week. We're literally going to have 3 meetings in 3 weeks if we do that.
Or do
Be fine.
we
I don't think we'll have
skip
enough to
the
talk about.
first one and just do like one on the
The 18th?
18th?
Yeah, we can do the 4th and the 18th.
Well, that was
That's
what I just
election
said,
day.
but that's,
Still
I mean,
back-to-back
do we want to
meetings.
do them that soon?
If
If we
third.
don't need to, we can
She's
cancel
talking
one.
about, they're talking about
We
doing the
always have-
4th and 18th and not doing the 11th.
What is staff's recommendation?
Well, we're open to anything. I think a lot of it depends on where we are with the budget,
Okay.
because that's obviously November, and we have to have it approved in December, so that's probably the priority for us.
Okay.
And if we need to have a meeting.
So, I'm guessing you guys are working on the budget kind of right
Mhm.
now. So how is it looking? Like, do you want to do 2 or 1?
Well, we can always call a special session if we have to.
Sure.
Do we not want to make a decision until we
I
Are
do
we more
have
clear?
one quick question.
go ahead, please?
Why can't we have a meeting on Veterans Day?
Because
Because it's Veterans Day.
it's a holiday.
It's a holiday for staff.
It's a holiday for staff. They have to
Okay. Doesn't have to be.
Do we want to make a decision?
Okay,
Go ahead.
my suggestion is that we schedule them for the 4th and the 18th, and then if we don't need one, we can cancel.
I think it's
If we're
probably
gonna
easy.
cancel one, it's gonna be the
I
one
think
on
it's
the 4th,
probably
'cause we
easier to
meet the week
cancel
before.
one than to schedule
Like,
one. So
it completely-
I like that idea. Let's do the 4th and 18th, and if we don't need one, let's not do the one on the 4th since we have the one on the 28th, and meet on the 18th. And then if we get into the budget discussion and we need another one, we can figure that out for the
Right.
month of December. So
Is everyone comfortable with that?
Yep.
The 4th and the 18th?
Yeah.
So moved.
I've got one more.
Okay,
Don't
go
forget,
ahead.
Rock the Wreck is what is
2
today?
weeks?
Yeah, a
Week from Saturday.
So we'll have, again, we say it all the time. You're gonna have bands, hot air balloon rides that'll be tethered. I will not be anywhere close to that, getting up in the air. But lots of food trucks, lots of games, activities for the kids. So come out and see us on that day. It'll be a lot of fun.
With that said, we would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move we go home.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.